Hi, I'm Phil.
Hola, yo soy Dulce.
And we are TeenSpace Cooks.
Y somos TeenSpace Cooks.
Today's featured teens are...
Y hoy vamos a tener a...
Nora.
Nora. Hello.
And Monica.
Monica.
Alright, so today we're going to try to make a classic arroz con leche.
Hoy vamos a tratar de hacer el arroz con leche clásico.
And we're going to make some alterations to it to make it a little healthier.
Y vamos a hacer unos cambios para hacerlo más saludable.
So the first big change that we're going to do is we're going to substitute white rice with brown rice.
Y el primer cambio que vamos a hacer es ponerle arroz café en vez de arroz blanco.
And we do this because brown rice is less processed and it's more natural, and it has a lot of those vitamins and minerals.
Y el café es porque el arroz café tiene más vitaminas y no está procesado lo mismo como el blanco, es más natural.
Okay, nice one, you got it out. And we're also going to be using a little bit less sweetened condensed milk. Usually we have about 2 cans sweetened condensed milk for a large recipe for all of us. And so today we're going to reduce that by a little bit.
Para un arroz clásico siempre se usa mucha leche de la dulce, pero esta vez vamos a tratar de usar menos.
And we're also going to be making some kind of halfway buñuelos, right? Like you said, buñuelos?
Buñuelos.
So it's basically a baked tortilla with some cinnamon and sugar instead of having it fried. We're going to bake them today.
Y vamos a hacer buñuelos y en vez de asarlo, friar, no es friar.
No, friar.
No es
Friar,
guisar. Ajá, vamos a ponerlos en horno.
Anyway, alright, so instead of frying it, we're going to be baking those, so let's get started. Alright, so before we start this arroz con leche, we're going to have to let our rice soak in some water so that it gets soft enough to eat. Okay?
Antes de empezar todo, necesitamos remojar nuestro arroz en la agua para que se haga suave.
Okay, so we added 2 cups of rice, 6 cups of water. We're kind of doubling the original recipe because we have a lot of people to feed today, as you can see. Say hi, everybody.
Estamos mezclando 2 tazas de arroz y 6 tazas de agua porque tenemos mucha gente. La receta es de doble la gente.
Okay, so we're going to add 4 large pieces of cinnamon.
Le vamos a echar 4 canelas enteras.
You can get these at the market in a little pouch for about $1.
Así
Okay?
que las pueden encontrar por bolsa por $1.
We're also going to add 2 large pieces of orange peel
Y 2 pedazos de cáscara de naranja.
and about 4 cloves.
Y 4 clavos.
Okay, so we'll let this soak for about an hour to an hour and a half, and then we'll start boiling it.
Lo vamos a dejar aquí remojarse por 1 hora y después lo vamos a hervir.
Okay, so let's let that sit and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, the mixture's been sitting here for about an hour and a half, so now we're going to put it on a high heat and make the water evaporate.
Ha estado parado por 1 hora y vamos a dejar que se hierva en alumbre alta.
Okay, so there it goes. We're going to let that sit uncovered for about 5 minutes until it starts boiling, and then we'll cover it up and reduce the heat so that the water will evaporate.
Ok, lo vamos a dejar sentarse por 5 minutos sin tapadera y después que se empiece a hervir le vamos a poner la tortilla.
Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to be making a mixture here to add to the rice once the water has evaporated.
Vamos a hacer una mezcla para ponerle en el arroz cuando se evapore la agua.
Okay, so I'm going to crack 1 egg and then you'll do the other one, okay? So you want to smack it against, not smack it, tap it against the rim here. You want to get a crack going. Okay, see a little crack there? You want to squeeze your thumbs in and then just let it fall underneath. Alright? Go ahead. A little harder than that, a little harder than that. Alright, now put that eggshell in the tray. Come wash your hands.
Quebramos 2 huevos aquí en el plato.
Alright, while you're washing your hands, I'm going to clear our area.
Vamos a limpiar nuestra área.
Okay. I'm going to be adding some soy milk here instead of whole milk. It's a little healthier and it also has a little bit of sweetness to it. So that'll help us balance out the sweetened condensed milk.
Y aquí le está echando leche de soya. Es más saludable y tiene un poco de dulce que te puede dar arroz.
Yeah. So I got some vanilla soy milk and we're going to be adding some of that to our arroz con leche, okay? Aye?
Leche de vainilla.
Leche de vainilla, that's right. Okay. So the regular recipe calls for 3 cups of whole milk. because we're doubling it. Well, maybe not doubling it. We're increasing the quantity. We're going to be adding about 5 cups. Okay.
La receta dice que nomás 2 vasos de leche, pero como tenemos una receta grande, vamos a echarle como unas 5 tazas.
Maybe 4.5.
Dice que a lo mejor nomás 4 y medio.
Okay, and then we're going to add just a splash of vanilla extract.
Un poquito de vainilla.
Oh man, that's so good.
Está listo. Sí, está listo.
Okay, while I'm doing this, can you drizzle in the sweetened condensed milk?
Y ella le va a estar echando la leche condensada.
Okay.
All of it?
All of it. Yeah, usually you would add 2 cans of this, but because we're using the vanilla soy milk, we're going to be only using 1 of that.
Y nos van a hacer una lata porque la leche de soya tiene sabor dulce de vainilla y nada más una van a usar.
And if you don't have a whisk, just use one of the attachments for your hand mixer. It'll work the same. Got it? So you keep doing that. I'm going to mix it up a little bit and break up the yolks.
Lo está mezclando para quebrar el huevo que tiene dentro.
Okay. And it's, what? A spoon? We have this thing. Look at it. That's being resourceful. Ooh. You guys are nice and quiet up there. How's it looking?
Pretty good.
¿Cómo les gusta? ¿No les gusta?
Sounds good.
¿Les gusta?
Good.
¿Tienen hambre?
Good.
Tienen hambre.
It's almost 6 p.m., so they're just waking up from their summer naps. All right, how is the water back there? Is it evaporating?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so as soon as that water evaporates, we're going to be throwing this mixture in there and having some fun. All right?
Cuando el agua se acabe de evaporar, le vamos a echar la mezcla para que se lo revuelva con el arroz.
See you in a minute.
En un minuto.
What are we doing, Phil? So we're going to strain this mixture here because the water isn't evaporating as quickly as I thought, and the rice is getting nice and soft.
Yeah. And we are under a strain for time.
Alan, I told you, no more puns. You're on restriction.
Aquí vamos a colar el arroz porque tiene mucha agua y no se está evaporando y el arroz ya está suave para comer.
All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to add some rice there. It's still, kind of hard. It's not completely soft yet. So we need to give it some time to soften with the other mixture. There we go. And it smells amazing in here, doesn't it?
Sí, huele muy bueno. Huele a canela.
Y clavo.
Y clavo.
Y naranja.
Y naranja.
Y amor.
Y amor.
Y cariño.
Cariño.
Okay. So we'll let this simmer here under a medium-low heat.
Aquí lo vamos a dejar cocinar en lumbre mediana baja.
Okay, and then we're gonna start our buñuelos right over here.
Y vamos a empezar nuestros buñuelos.
Let's do this.
Good job, cameraman.
Get in there.
Okie dokie, so now we're gonna make our buñuelos.
Vamos a hacer nuestros buñuelos.
So as I was preparing for today's lesson, I was driving in a car, going over to the grocery store, and I thought, arroz con leche is really good, but it's all soft, just one texture over and over and over again. And I thought, how can I get a different texture in there?
Mientras Phil estaba manejando, dice que estaba pensando que el arroz tiene una textura que es lo mismo, es el líquido y el arroz, y entonces él quería hacer otra cosa.
Okay, and so I thought, buñuelos, genius! Right, and so I just kind of thought of this on the fly, and if you guys are ever feeling creative in the kitchen and you have some ingredients, don't hesitate to try something out. You never know, it might be good. They say that the person who invented brownies did it by accident. They mixed in too much chocolate cake mixture and made a really dense cake, and now we call them brownies, so you never know what you're going to do then. So what I have here, do you want to say some of that?
Sí. Dice que esta fue una inspiración y que lo está tratando y lo está criando ahorita y a lo mejor va a salir bueno, a lo mejor no, pero dice que no tengas miedo, haz lo que tú quieras, cocina lo que quieras, porque los brownies, los pastelitos de chocolate, esos fueron un accidente. Una persona estaba cocinando su pastel y le echó mucho chocolate y se hizo muy grueso y ahora los conocemos como brownies.
Alright, so let's try these fake